For more now, we're joined by Anthony Chan. He's the chief economist for Chase Bank. Welcome to the broadcast. Tell us more about China's GDP projection and its 6.5% growth rate. Is it reasonable to imagine it will stay at this level?
I think it's very reasonable, and in fact, I'm encouraged because it means that China is not just going to go for growth itself. They're trying, again, moving closer towards generating quality growth. I think that there are many aspects to this. One is state-owned enterprises reform and other things that are also very encouraging.
Anthony, what are the sectors of growth in China that really have the most prospect at this point?
Well, I think that certainly the future technology, certainly consumer-oriented sectors are pretty exciting. I obviously will tell you that the steel industry, the coal industry, those are sectors that not only have excess capacity, but that are going to be de-emphasized moving forward. And of course, that means that China has to find workers for probably as much as 500,000 people. But again, given the fact that China has continued to not only meet its employment goals, but actually exceeded them last year, I'm actually encouraged and believe they can do it.
We all know how President Trump feels. What are your concerns going forward for China-U.S. ties and trade?
Well, I don't think it's just me. I think everyone around the world wants to see trade relations be among all countries be harmonized or certainly be in good standing. And so far, even though we've seen some scary things out there, so far we have not seen any real action. So given that no real actions have taken place, I continue to be cautiously optimistic that we'll be able to negotiate. The president here in the United States has said he wants fair trade. I'm very encouraged by the things I'm hearing. For example, foreign direct investment in China. They're trying to recruit foreign direct investment there, creating incentives to open up their market. All these things are very encouraging, and I think could, at the end of the day, show significant progress and goodwill from China towards the rest of the world, including the United States.
Why is China attractive for investments?
Well, I think it's pretty clear that if you have over 1 billion people, 1.3 or more billion people, there's a lot of consumers. And we know that the middle class in China continues to grow year after year. So that is a pretty big market out there. And there are many areas that still remain untapped. The healthcare sector, for example, is developing, but still there's potential growth there. So that's a sector that I think is going to be very, very attractive to the rest of the world to go into China and do that. Also, the Chinese population is aging, so there'll be many opportunities for assisted living or sectors that assist those that are moving into their elder years. So these are great opportunities for companies outside of China to move in.
Anthony Chan, chief economist with Chase Bank, thank you for your time.